The national anthem returned to television screens this morning and on radio too, as GBNews played God Save the Queen, suitably enough before the breakfast show. We are now the only TV news broadcaster to play the anthem after the BBC stopped doing so over 20 years ago. The edition marks the Queen's Platinum Jubilee year, as Rafe Hadel-Manku was just saying there, and has been received fairly warmly by a great many of our viewers. Let's turn to Peter Whittle, who suggested we take this move on the channel when he was here on January the 8th. Peter, it's nice to be proved right, isn't it?
Colin, yes, I think it is. If I had sort of any possible effect on that decision, I'm very, very pleased because, you know, frankly, we need at this particular time, not just in the Jubilee year, but also with our general culture and our history under attack, we need to have these emblematic things on display. That includes the national anthem. And the fact is, I think it's brilliant that GBNews have actually taken the initiative, and indeed that they've actually chosen a very beautiful arrangement of it. I mean, I think it looks great. There are nice pictures with it. It's not pompous. It's uplifting. I mean, we need to be, I think you'd agree, uplifted, actually. And I think it's a great thing. I'm very pleased to see it.
I'd agree on one other point, Peter, and that is about the need to coalesce around these emblems, these symbols, these anthems, and to get rid of this idea that whether it's a flag or whether it's a national anthem, somehow it's there to encourage jingoism. It's not. And we've, you know, these symbols matter. If you are trying to create a cohesive society, that ability to suspend your sense of irony even. You know, it's not the greatest anthem in the world. I'd be the first to admit that. I was a great fan of the theme for Britain, which the BBC used to play, which was sort of a medley from around the different parts of the United Kingdom, the Men of Harlech and Danny Boy and that sort of thing. But it is what it is. It's the national anthem. It's the best thing we've got, and we need to celebrate it.
I'd agree with that, Colin, but I mean, I don't agree with you about it being a dirge. I mean, a lot of people are very tough on our national anthem. I think it's actually quite a grand one, so long as it's done the proper way, and so long as it's arranged the proper way. I mean, but in a way, I mean, you know, you just said there's a particular tune you like. I like Jerusalem, for example. I mean, I like this, but it's sort of not the point. The point is it is our national anthem, and the sort of people who want to kind of get rid of it, or in this case, we're talking about the BBC not doing it. You know, we know, Colin, surely, that, you know, the majority of people who are working at the BBC, it would really stick in the craw for them to actually put the national anthem on now, even if it was the most beautiful tune and they all liked it. It's because of what it represents. And I think something I've always thought is that when you have all of our institutions, whether it's BBC or the academic world or the police, whatever, you know, basically being captured, I think that we've got to stop saying, look, please, BBC, do the national anthem again. It's not going to happen. We have to do it ourselves. So that's why I think GBNews, of all people, you know, should be doing it. And indeed, I'm thrilled that they are, particularly in this year.
Peter, it's a straw in the wind, and you hope somebody catches that straw in other parts of our country. I'm thinking in particular of within the educational sector. I know people get tired of that analogy with America and people, you know, kids standing up before the beginning of each school day in America and doing the national anthem, and there'll be people online saying the thing is, even suggesting such a thing. But is it such a bad idea?
Of course, it's a great idea, Colin. I mean, most people would agree with you. I've been saying this for years, indeed, have put this forward as an idea. Why should every school not start with the national anthem, have a picture of the Queen, have the Union flag, just like they do in America? You know, the chances of it happening are remote, and for the reasons you've just said, and that is that we have a very left-wing teaching establishment now who would fight tooth and nail not to do that. But if there ever was a good time to start that, it is right now on the 70th anniversary of the Queen's succession.
Amen to that, Peter. Really good to talk to you. Thanks for your time. Peter.
Thank you, Colin. Take care.
And you.